Pastor and wife, it's indeed an honor to be here tonight. I don't usually perform with the mic, so I'm going to try my best to project, so let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to do a piece that's a little bit close to my heart, and it actually transformed into so many different things. So bear with me. Y'all, I was having a conversation with my cousin one night. She said, "Cousin, what is the definition of love?" I sat there baffled by her question because I couldn't understand why she would ask me such a thing in the middle of us talking about food. And then she went ahead and she answered herself. She said, "Cousin, love is like a blow from a lover's fist, which is enforced between my two lips and shut up like a lover's thirsty bliss, which is then broken into pieces for the loveless to regain, and I stand alone and perish. My tears, they fall like rain, because he claims this is love." Now, I'm very well spoken, but in that moment I had no words for her. Nothing pretty, fancy for me to make up to sound like poetry. I got home that night and I prayed a little bit. Asked God for guidance on what I should say to her. I grabbed my pen and my notebook and I began to write, as if she were my daughter. "Dear girl, I want you to know that I cry for you. I hurt for you. I hold in my breath, refusing to exhale because, baby, I breathe for you. I am the woman stuck in the middle between your world and mine. So desperately have I tried to find a way for me to plant inside of you the seed that you can grow and birth like a child. And when she's born, you'll name her Mama's love, Mama's strength, Mama's courage. But child, no matter how much I want to, this isn't something that I can do for you. You see, you have to pray and muster up the courage from within. Tell that man no. Tell him that it's his time to pack his things and go because, baby, love is not about black eyes, busted lips, and torn flesh. Yeah. Don't let the day you decide to walk away be the day that I, your mama, have to lay you to rest. Tonight, girl, when you come pick up your little boy, I want you to look him dead square in the eyes and explain to him how a love like this is somehow justified because he sees you. I see you. Holding back tears, you're too afraid to sneeze. I don't understand why you just can't tell that man to leave. Is he just that good? Does that man lace himself with crack because like an addict with more broken ribs? I see you crawling back. Back. You take that baby back to the same situation. My manipulation, unnecessary frustrations, just so that when you get home, you can crawl in that bed and you can claim you got something like a man. You see, it's thinking like this that I just don't understand. Can you imagine standing over that little boy's coffin just because his mama decided to take the beatings that often? It's thinking like this that makes me want to lift my hands and let you go, but to even utter those words, Lord knows, it hurt me to my soul. So I continue to be the woman stuck in the middle with you, playing some never-ending game of tug of war. My words, like a broken record, keeps beating itself up against the empty shore. Girl, don't you know that I cry for you, I hurt for you, and even on my deathbed, I will hold in my last breath and refuse to exhale because, baby, I breathe for you. I just hope that some of these words on this page that I write somehow seep into your head. That way my grandson don't grow up being misled, assuming that this is how a woman should be treated just because his mama walk around so broken and defeated every night, girl. Every night. I still get down on my knees and I pray. I pray that my prayers somehow reach heaven and God grants you the strength to somehow walk away. And when he do, I want you to come home because no matter what that man tells you, I, your mama, still love you. Come home. So this poem transformed for me because it went from talking to my cousin about domestic violence to me realizing that God was actually speaking to me.
Right.
You see, I was living in sin and I still am because I'm not perfect. But I was backed up in the corner and I was getting beat. I was getting beat by lust. I was getting beat by depression. I was getting beat by stress. I was getting beat by overthinking. And it had me pinned love me, he didn't see me, and he didn't want me. So I stayed there. I stayed there in that abuse. But when I realized and I looked up and God said to me, dear girl, Asia, I want you to know that I cried for you. Yes. I took thorns on my crown, nails in my hands and my feet. Dear girl, I died for you. You don't have to suffer with that. Salvation is free. When you're ready, I will still be here waiting for you. No matter what the world tells you, no matter what it feels like, I, your Lord and Savior, still love you. Come home. I'm waiting.